Good morning everyone. Today I'll be presenting a heuristic evaluation case study, and that's for the app called Spotify, which is commonly used for streaming music. So a heuristic evaluation is basically used to inspect with its 10 laws whether a website or an app can functionally cater to a large audience and if it works perfectly. So coming to Spotify. So what is Spotify? So it's a digital music podcast and video service that gives you access to millions of songs and other creators across the world. So I've explained the 10 laws and I've explained what didn't work in 2014 with examples. So coming to the first law, which is visibility of system status. So as we can see, there was no clear feedback after clicking buttons and users were unsure if the action was successful. As we can see here, when there was no feedback when the menu option was clicked. And coming to the second law, which is match between system and the real world, the language was very generic and premium was a feature which was newly introduced in 2014 and many users weren't aware what premium was. So an icon like premium didn't have clear explanation back then. So coming to the third law, which is user control and freedom. So freedom is basically what makes the users find it easier to navigate through the system or the website. So in this case, it was hard to find navigation and there was no visible sign out or go back options in this application. And important sections are also hidden in the footer and the font was very light and they couldn't see and read properly. And coming to the fourth law, which is consistency and standards, the layout across pages was very inconsistent and the button styles are very different. So there was no unified system in this application. So the button sizes were very different and people couldn't navigate easily because of that as well. So coming to the fifth law, which is error prevention, there was no confirmation before logging out. There was just a logout button which people would simply click and panic in the end. And it was very easy for people to click wrong links as well. And coming to the sixth law, which is recognition rather than recall, users would have to remember the plans, details and the features, and important links were very hard to find. So as we can see here, there are three options, but users have to remember these options every time they entered this application. So coming to the seventh law, which is flexibility and efficiency of use, there were no shortcuts for power users and there were too many clicks for key tasks. For example, they had to go to the learn more option, which would eat up their patience to find important information. And coming to the eighth law, which is aesthetic and minimalist designs, they had very cluttered sections with heavy text blocks. So as we can see here, they had to go and read each section which was cluttered and that also consumed their patience as well. Come to the ninth law, which helps users recognize, diagnose and recover errors. The error messages were unclear. Example, if they would just say, oops, something went wrong, and they wouldn't state why and what went wrong, which would again leave the audience confused. Come to the 10th law, which is help and documentation. Help was difficult to find, as in now in 2024, they ask how can we help you and why do you need help. So there was no visible help or support option. So here I have made a heuristic case study of 2024 as to how this application now adheres to all the 10 laws of Jacob Nielsen. So coming to the outcome, 2024 redesign delivers cleaner, more intuitive and more engaging experience that helps users find music, manage their account and get support faster and easier across all devices. So coming to the first law, this Spotify feature adheres to the first law and they give real-time feedback with loading indicators and status messages as we can see in this example. So coming to the second law, which is match between system and the real world, the natural and clear language benefits communication value to a large audience as everything is clear and specific. Coming to the third law, which is user control and freedom, it's easy to navigate with visible menu and account controls. As we can see here, everything comes under one bracket itself. Coming to consistency and standards, it's a unified design system with consistent components and it's very clearly designed with good graphics as well. So it's easy for people to see and click on and understand how to go ahead. So coming to error prevention, there's confirmation before important decisions are taken to prevent mistakes. So there's no way people will end up clicking a wrong link and panicking later, and they will know when they're logging out as they will ask them again if you want to log out. So coming to recognition rather than recall, which is sixth law. Menus, icons and labels help users recognize options. So everything is clearly specified as I mentioned earlier and users know how to go about and what they're doing. So the seventh law, which is flexibility and efficiency of use. This quick access to feature and it provides shortcuts for all user types. So again, people can navigate faster on the app and it doesn't consume their patience and they can do it easily. So coming to the eighth feature, which is aesthetic and minimalist design. So the new, the new update has a clean layout with strong visual hierarchy and white space as well, and it has good graphics as well. So it's good for users. And the ninth law helps users recognize, diagnose, and recover from errors. So the error messages are clear, so the user knows what went wrong and why went wrong, and they can try again and go about for the next step. So help and documentation. So there's easy access to the help center and community support as well. And they also ask users how they can help them, and they give multiple options to reach out to community centers. They can contact the app, and they can also go to the help center very easily, as these options are very easily provided with icons as well. So the overall result is that Spotify's 2024 website is redesigned to align with Jacob Nielsen's 10 laws, and it's provides an enjoyable experience to both the new and the existing users in the current scenario. So that was all about my case study. Thank you so much.